Hello! So, I really wanted to make a video for you guys, and there were a number of ideas that I had going around in my head, but most of them were just me complaining or ranting about things, and the thing is that I love ranting about things, but I don't like the way I come across when I'm ranting about things. I come across as a very negative person, and as much as I am a negative person, I don't want to really put myself out there on YouTube and just come across as this pissy, annoyed teenager. So, under the assumption that I'm putting on a front, I'm going to not put up a rant today, save those for later days, but I did want to make another little vlog video. So, I decided that I was just going to talk about summer and how much I love summer. Just the ability to wake up whenever I want to and to do whatever I want to, and I mean, favorite part of the summer? AP summer assignments. This is great. This is actually the first year that I'm taking AP classes because this is the first year that it is being offered to me. I was in honors classes before, but this is the year where we're preparing for bigger and better things, so I'm in AP classes this year. So, for English, I have to read Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and something about Frederick Douglass. I don't know. And for a sciencey class, Silent Spring. Now, if you've ever read any of these books, which I imagine you have because most of them are classic-y books, classical books, classic-y, that's a word. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. But I'm assuming that you know, even if you haven't read them, what horrible, horrible reads they are. I am not a classic book person. Because I was in honor classes prior to this year, I've had to read To Kill a Mockingbird, Dante's Inferno, The Odyssey, Tale of Two Cities, Death of a Salesman, Shakespearean things like Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, some Edgar Allan Poe stories. But my point is, I've had to read my fair share of classics, and I've come to the conclusion that I really, really do not like them. And I do like to read. I'm not a completely illiterate person, but classics are just so hard to get into, especially when you have to do summer assignments along with them as well, because that's just really frustrating. Having to do an assignment and not really being too sure about what you're doing, because it's summer and brains go like that, so it's not cool. But anyway, I started reading Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and I don't know, I was kind of almost not really excited, but I was curious about reading it because I mean, it's a classic, and I'd never really known anyone. I haven't known anyone to like read the story to tell me what it's about, so I was kind of curious to see, you know, what it's about. I mean, it's Mark Twain. I had to read it. Obviously, I know that's not his real name, but I don't know what his real name is. I'm sure it's in the introduction somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, so let's see what it says. No. Okay, well, anyway. And I decided to start reading 20 pages of this a day because, school starts for me at the end of August, so I have to do this, and then I have to read the other two books that I already showed you, and I have assignments for each of them. So I figured I would get this one out of the way first, because I just have like a questionnaire to fill out with these, which is, whew, because normally I have to do an essay in the summer, and those are not fun at all. But, so far I've come to the conclusion that, one, Huck Finn probably has the worst grammar of anyone I've encountered. And it's kind of weird for me to be reading a book like this with completely different dialogue, or dialect, I guess, that I'm used to, even just in the writing. Obviously, if you've read these, you know how diverse this is. I mean, I just got done reading Tale of Two Cities at the end of this year, and this compared to that is two completely different things, because this is written in Pike County dialect, so southwestern dialect, just any different dialect is my point, and it's weird to have the entire book written like that. It's kind of hard to decipher and get used to not having, like, normal functioning sentences, everything's just kind of ass backwards, so that's weird. And it's also not in the form of a story that I would normally, it's kind of like The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, you know, it doesn't describe everything in detail, just kind of going through what happens, which is weird for me. I'm used to really detailed books. Not that it's not, some things aren't detailed, but it's just kind of like, it actually does seem like it's being told through the eyes of Huck Finn and not an author, which is weird. Not excited to read this. No idea what it's about, no idea what it's, you know, what it's gonna be like, but I have to make a dialectical journal with this, which I hate having to, like, write down what I'm reading as I'm reading it. I hate to be distracted from reading, especially with books like this, because it is extremely difficult to read them as is, and then you have to stop and think about what you're reading and what you're writing. It's like, I don't want to do this. And this, which I don't know which one I'm going to save for last. I want to do this one last just because I don't want to do the journal, but this one, it just is the thickest out of all of them. It's 300 pages long, and I mean, that's not bad, but in its entirety, it's about environmental movements. So that's not okay. And my mother read this, and she said that she wanted to kill herself whilst reading it, so that's not good, because suicide is never fun. Not that I would know, because I'm obviously alive, but it has nice pictures of like birds' nests and stuff, but I mean, this doesn't really seem like anything I'd be interested in, and I'm really regretting starting on my AP summer assignments mid-July. Really regretting that. Didn't think it was going to take too long. I'm not used to having 3 books to read. I usually just have 1, so that's not fun. But, anyway, yeah, gotta love summer, gotta love summer. That was kind of, ended up being kind of a rant anyway. I don't know, or why would you want to watch a video of me talking about books? I don't, what is wrong with you? Why would you want to watch that? I don't know. What would possess you? Ooh, I hear about Huckleberry Finn? Let me just watch a video of a girl talking about him in her bedroom. Stuff like that. But yeah, if you have any summer assignments that you're not looking forward to, if you have anything that ruined your summer, not ruined, but just kind of put a damper on it, let me know. And if you've ever read any of these books and have any tips for how to get through them, I would like to know that. But yes, that's pretty much it. I have few ideas, as I said already, so I might be coming baback with more videos short today. Thank you for watching.